Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to the GOW, the Friday night block party. I got to change that background because it says Wednesday. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the franchise.
I didn't say anything either, so don't feel bad.
I don't know how the hell you and I been talking for like 10 minutes before we even got out here, and neither one of us seen that. So I'm going to go ahead. Where we at? Friday night? Bam. There we go. There we go. That looks way better.
Yeah, that looks way better. Way better. Hell yeah.
Earl, what's up?
Earl, what to do, Earl? Earl in there cooking it up, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chef Booth. All right, now before we get started, let me get the proper introduction now that threw us off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the franchise. He's the king. We are the GOW. And tonight's the Friday night black party from the 216, baby. Bro,
yeah.
what's good?
Man, what's good, man? It's Friday night, man. And it's Friday night, man. Right now, man, Dave Chappelle's rocking in here in Cleveland. That's going down, man. We got we got Collision going on tomorrow. Man, it's it's a nice little busy weekend here in Cleveland.
Hey, Ken, we in the home city, like you say, it's a busy weekend in Cleveland. Before the people that's tuning in right now, I don't know.
The GOW's house. The GOW's house. That's
exactly. All right, man. So look, as right now we got Penta and Jay Lethal. They going at it right now on AEW. We're gonna catch up to that because there's not a whole lot to talk about on SmackDown, but we gotta do our due diligence, man. We got an hour to kill, so why not? So with that being said, let's talk a little SmackDown, broski. All right, so man, to start off the night, we had a recap of what happened at Payback. We also ended up having, what happened with Jimmy Uso and John Cena. And then the first match of the night, man, we got a women's tag team match. We got Charlotte Flair, and a new and re-improved Shotzi Blackheart versus 2/3 of Damage Control, Bay from the Bay Area, Bailey, and of course, that women's champion. We got IYO Sky. Bro, the match wasn't bad. Shotzi Blackheart and Flair ended up picking up the victory, but the thing that really was the key moment of this is, of course, when ASUKA came out. She was a huge distraction, which is the reason that Charlotte won in the first place. Then we had IYO dropping the title in the ring, drawing a line in the sand, saying if you want some, come get some. I don't understand a lot of Japanese, but I think I know that they both mean it's time for ass whippage. In 2 weeks, we got ASUKA challenging IYO Sky for that championship. Bro, I know you ready. I know it sounds like a pot of neck bone. Talk to the people.
I mean, we about to get that women's Japanese strong style. we about to get that strong style. They about to throw it up real fast, and I ain't mad at it, man. And I want to see it. And I said I wanted to see it. So we're gonna get it on SmackDown. I don't think that'll be the be all of it. What will happen. So I definitely can see something more happening afterwards. Because the next pay-per-view for right now coming up will be NXT.
Yeah.
No Mercy. Yep. That will be the next pay-per-view. I'm not trying to think of AEW's pay-per-view. I know they got one in October. I can't think of what WWE got in October. But I'm pretty sure it's probably a Saudi show. It's been a minute since it's been one of those. What up, Shorty? It's been a minute since it's been one of those. So,
what up?
So they got time to build it up.
And speaking of, shows across the way, today was the WWE Superstar Spectacle. So John Cena, he made his appearance over there, 20 years in the making. So that happened. Apparently, that was a huge show that happened today. So shout out to WWE on that front. King, I see we got a comment, but I can't see who it's from.
Earl, he says, I'm ready for the match. I just pray Charlotte isn't interjected into the mix. She will be, because she's part of the storyline. Like, she feels slighted. Asuka felt slighted. Bianca felt slighted. But right now, we know why Bianca's out. So that's fine. She deserves the time and the rest and everything. But Charlotte, she's back. She's gonna always be in the picture
Yeah.
somehow, some way, because she's gonna get a shot at EO.
Oh yeah.
It would just be about I just need them to make EO look better. Stop making her look lost, like she can't do anything. Like EO's cunning, she's smart. Like EO can do a lot, on her own. She did a lot on her own as a champion. So
Yeah.
so I'm not convinced she can't do even with the group of damage control. Like she needs Bailey and them that bad. Like no, she doesn't need them that bad. So and Earl said, let us get EO versus Oscar 1-on-1
Yeah.
first. I want that first, and we'll get that
Mm.
first. But again, does Flair come down and interfere?
Mhm.
Someone else come down and interfere? That's the whole thing. Like if we get a legit one-on-one match and it's what we want to see, and it's and who wins or whatever comes from it. No more than like what we got with Seth versus Nakamura. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
clear-cut victory, but obviously we about to get a rematch, and none of us are really mad about wanting to see a rematch of this. So I could see something like I would want something like that to happen for them too. But I also see the mix of the women's division right now.
Yeah.
Because I guess you could say the tag team division, but honestly, let's be honest, it's all about the women's WWE Women's Championship right now.
Yeah.
And you got a nice group of women on SmackDown, just like you got a nice group of women on Raw that can really go after this championship and kind of just make things interesting for the champions.